I.S.U.P.K.
Definition of Ham in the Zonovan Compact Bible Dictionary. The youngest son of Noah.
Who?
The youngest son of Noah.
Y'all know who Noah was, right? He built the ark, right? Noah and his descendants survived the great deluge, man, the great flood.
Right.
Okay? What else does it say?
Oh God, born probably 96 years before the flood, and one of 8 persons to live through the flood.
Only 8 people survived the great deluge, man, or the great flood, and you have the audacity to think that God changes, man.
Right.
He hasn't changed. He's the same God that destroyed the earth via water, man.
That's right.
The day of reckoning is coming for America and all the other nations of the earth that continue to want to teach so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians that they are nothing, man.
Right.
The Lord is going to bathe the streets with your blood, okay?
Right.
Keep reading about him, brother.
Oh God. He became the progenitor of the dark races.
He became the what?
The progenitor of the dark races.
Say it slow for the people in the back.
Oh God. He became the progenitor of the dark races.
The progenitor, man, meaning just the father of. Ham became the father of the dark races. And just because you're a dark-skinned person don't mean that you're black, man.
Right.
They got this acronym called a POC, or a person of color, you know? But every person of color does not endure the suffering of my brothers and sisters. Every person of color was not put on cargo slave ships, man, and had to endure the Middle Passage and the horrors of being sold up the river, up and down the rivers in North, Central, and South America, man.
Right.
Every person of color is not being ripped away from their family, man. Being put in internment camps at the border, man. Being denied valuable resources that you need in order to sustain yourself in this life. Food, water, clothing. We couldn't give that to the Haitian brothers that were seeking asylum here in America. Give it up to the brothers that did that mission to Acuna, man.
Yeah, right.
That was a glorious work. And it should be remembered. Every brother that went to have the audacity and the gall to gird up thy loins to go and show some love to the tribe of Levi, man, that's a glorious and honorable thing, man. And I hold you in high esteem, just like every brother at this camp. Keep reading about the filthy Hamite.
Oh God, he became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes, but the Egyptians.
Hold on, so whoa. You said something that was vital there. And see, they always teach that if you want to hide something from a Negro, put it in a book, man.
Right.
Well, guess what? We in the books, man. I'm so thankful to Commander General Yohanna for holding on to this truth since 1969.
Damn right.
Teaching us to be true students, man. Teaching you to go and recognize what has been denoted via scripture and via history, man. Recorded history, the written history. If you so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, your history is in this Bible, man. That's your true heritage. And it's time for you to separate yourself from the Christian church because, contrary to popular belief, Christianity is white supremacy, man.
That's right.
Keep reading about Ham.
Oh God, he became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negro.
Not the who?
Not the Negro.
Not the who?
Not the Negro.
Not the N-I-G-G-A's, man. Not the N-words or the proverb or the byword that we have been lied to be in this place, man.
Right.
That's not who we are, man. But the whole earth recognizes us as being that. All the lies, we've been typecast in this place to be everything other than what we actually are, man. That's a true crime, man. That's a crime against humanity, man. You wonder why the earth is out of order right now. We're dealing with pollution and global warming. That's because we got an absolute idiot ruling the earth, man.
Right.
At the helm of every seat of government. But can you imagine when Yahweh Mashiach sits upon the throne, how everything will be put in its proper place? Every nation will be put in their proper lands. You won't be able to eat no pork, no shrimp, no crab, or any lobster.
Right.
You won't be able to celebrate your goddamn birthday, man.
Right.
Or this wicked Halloween is coming up here next weekend, man.
Right.
Off with your head will be the order, and I'll gladly follow that order.
Damn right.
Keep reading, brother.
God. But not the Negroes, but the Egyptians.
Who?
The Egyptians.
We know the Egyptians, right? So-called the northeastern Africans, man. Every Egyptian that I know don't want to associate themselves with the so-called Negro.
Right.
Who else?
God, the Ethiopians.
The who?
The Ethiopians.
Oh man, the Ethiopians, man. You can go to DC, man, and go to the Zanzibar in DC and think that you can go and party with the Ethiopians and to deal with their women, but they won't deal with you because they know who you are and they know exactly who they are. You're not them. They're not us, man. They're joining themselves together. They know they're a family. They know that you're an outsider. They know that you belong to God, man. But the sad thing is we don't know that. We're stuck in Christianity trying to join ourselves to everyone. Every nation that hates us on this place, man.
That's right.
Keep reading.
God, the Libyans.
Who?
The Libyans.
Continue.
And Canaanites. His indecency when his father lay drunken brought a curse upon Canaan.
Ham has been a homosexual from the beginning, man.
Right.
Been without honor, man. He is devoid of honor, man. Why would you do that? Why would you uncover the nakedness of your father, man? Salakia. Drop that, brother. Let's go back to 8 and 32. That's Ham for you, man. We're the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. And we come out here on the Sabbath. Newsflash, Saturday is the Sabbath, man. This is the Sabbath according to the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verses 8 through 11. This is the day that we hold in remembrance, man. This day is different than any other day. This is the day that we can come out here and tell you exactly who you are, man, in the spirit of the Lord. If you're a so-called Black, Hispanic, Native Indian.
Right.
Everybody else, you know who you are.
That's right.
You act like you don't. You can look down at your nose and be condescending when it comes down to the suffering of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians that you caused, that you created. Here in the I.S.U.P.K, we love our brothers and sisters, man. We hold them up, man. We build men in this place, man. It's about inspiring, encouraging, and uplifting God's chosen people, man. Tell them where you are, brother.
God, the book of John, chapter 8, verse 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
Right.
Verse 33.
Now drop that. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free, man. Go to Romans 13 and 11.
God.
It's a sad thing, man. We have been loosed from the physical chains, you know, of slavery. We are still in captivity. We're still in captivity under the oppressor, the most subtle beast of the field. Is what the Bible describes him as being, man.
Right.
And in this subtlety, he still finds ways to enslave us in this place, man. You become a felon and you go into the penitentiary, you lose your rights to be an American citizen, man. You become a ward of the state, and they tell you what to do. They tell you what time to wake up. They give you what you can eat. And then they have these privatized prisons where Americans, corporations, they capitalize off of free labor, man. But we're not going to talk about that. Nobody wants to talk about the truth.
Right.
But here in the I.S.U.P.K, we talk about the truth, man. And we are set free from the bondage of the physical chains and the mental chains, man.
Right.
Holding on to Christmas and Thanksgiving, that is a sign of a slave, man. That is a mental chain, man. You gotta learn how to get rid of all of that, man, so that you can become the person who the Lord expects you to be. Okay? Tell them where you are, brother.
Like 7:15 and 13. The book of Romans, chapter 13, verse 11. In that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
Now it is high time, meaning right now is the most perfect time, man. Right now is the most perfect time for us to wake up out of our slumber, man. I get it. I totally get it. We're so sick and tired of fighting against our enemy, man, that we want to take on the burden of substance abuse issues, man. You want to become a drug addict, an alcoholic, or a sexual deviant because you're seeking respite, man. But there ain't no respite in being any of those things. You'll get no rest in being any of that, man. Right now is the time for you to wake up and fight. Gird up your loins, man. Come into the I.S.U.P.K. Learn what your purpose is according to the Bible, man. From holy, righteous men who have separated themselves from the world, man. We don't do the things that we see our people doing, man. And it's sad. We're joining your oppression, man, our oppression. Because we're brothers, we're a family, man. Keep reading.
For now is our salvation nearer than when we believed.
You want to be saved? You ain't going to find salvation in the Christian church, man. You're going to find enslavement. You're going to find more bondage in the Christian church. You want to be free? You're looking at free men back here, man. Right. We don't have the vices that you struggle with. First thing in the morning, you wake up, brush your teeth, you got to go get you some coffee, and you got to have that bogey, that cigarette. You're looking for a blunt, because you can't eat breakfast until you get high, man. I mean, what are we doing? Show me in here where any of the priests or prophets smoked a cigarette or held a cipher smoking weed, man. The people that I know that lit up strange incense, that burned strange incense, were put to death, man. Keep reading.
Verse 12. The night is far spent. The day is at hand.
That's right. The day is at hand. Brother, drop that. Go to John 7:6, man. The time is now, man. You acting like, you know, tomorrow is guaranteed, man. Tomorrow is not promised. You could die right now on the street corner, man. You could die when you go to bed in your sleep, man. Tomorrow's not promised to none of us. We don't know what tomorrow's gonna hold, man. So right now is the time to get your life together, man. Stop putting it off. Why put off what you can do today for tomorrow? Ain't no guarantee, man. Ain't no guarantee. That's not an absolute thing. Tell you what is absolute, that you're gonna die one day. Today could be that day. Continue.
It's the book of John, chapter 7, verse 6. Then Jesus said unto them, my time is not yet come, but your time is always ready.
What?
Your time is always ready.
Man, your time is always ready. Man, the kingdom of heaven is at hand, man.
That's right.
Meaning you need to get with the program. It's time to do this thing right now. Stop delaying. What are you waiting for, man?
Right.
Your next time might be your last time, man.
We want no cowards.